Welcome to MTV Cribs. No, I'm just playing. This is DJ Black and Miles. Just gonna reintroduce myself to y'all, let y'all get to know me a little bit. Let's get to it. Mic check 1, 2. One more time. All right, are you ready? Action. Live. So I go by the name of DJ Black and Miles. It's a play on my name. Black is one of my nicknames, and Miles is my real name. I actually didn't come up with the name. I got two close friends, they're brothers. They kind of debate back and forth who came up with it. I didn't like it at first. I'll be honest with you, I didn't care for it, but it kind of grew on me because it's a play on words. So I grew up in IE, Ontario to be exact. After I graduated from high school, I went to Howard University, lived in Washington, D.C. for a minute after I graduated, and then I moved back to LA in about 2014. Been here ever since. So I got my music taste, probably say directly from my family. Say my pops, probably one of the biggest influences. From Kansas City, but when I was little, he was just bumping a lot of West Coast music and a lot of oldies, 70s R&B and stuff like that. You know, a lot of the Southern music. I'm a big Outkast fan. I got that from my older cousin. Then my big sister, all 80s and 90s R&B, and even the 2000s. I got all that stuff from her. So I'm a mix of everybody. I fell in love with DJing because it gave me a new outlet, as an adult, something to work at and get better at. No musical background. I've always had two left feet, so I really had to learn this, from the bottom up. A lot of stuff is still hard for me, but I think that's what makes it dope to me. I know I've worked through a lot of the stuff that made me uncomfortable early on to be at a better space, I guess year 5. If I had to describe my DJ style in 3 words, smooth, vibey, chill.
If you could DJ for any artist on tour, who would it be?
Oh, it's Hendrix. Future, man. No debate. I'm on tour with Future, dog. Like, Hendrix does no wrong, bro. Like, he is a musical savior during all the droughts. Like, I'm going on tour with Future, dog. We out.
Sensational.
One of my favorite songs to spin is Heard It All Before by Sunshine Anderson. I feel like that song is evergreen. It always gets a great reaction no matter where I'm at. I loved the song when I was little too, so that's what just makes it 10 times doper. So can't go wrong with Sunshine Anderson. I think I keep my DJ sets different by just really being able to go from genre to genre, era to era. I've always played a little bit of everything in my sets. I feel like that's something that's pretty seamless for me, because that's how I listen to music in my car. Like old stuff, new stuff, trap, like Afro beats. Like I'm listening to a little bit of everything, so that's how my DJ sets are. My biggest pet peeve as a DJ, I think all DJs agree with this, it's gotta be the conversations. So as I've gotten better, I can handle a light conversation when it's not as cracking. But when the party is going up at 12:30, like I can't talk to you about school. I'm not trying to talk about finances. Like I'm locked in, big dog. We gonna have to talk about that after the set. Favorite kind of music to spin by far is R&B. It's just like, I feel like every decade, every like era, like it's just all slaps. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, like can't go wrong with R&B. Weirdest song request I've ever gotten by far was, it was a hip hop and R&B, party. There was a Russian dude in there, wasted, probably about 9:30. So he was in there turned. So by the time 11 comes around, bro is pickled. So he asked me to play a Russian line dance song. And he was pretty persistent about it, but just safe to say I didn't end up playing that. My go to the bathroom song, I got 2 of them actually. If it's early in the night, we'll throw on Pyramids by Frank Ocean for obvious reasons. If it's a little more lively and it's like emergency, I'll throw on Square Biz by Tina Marie. That's how you go handle what you need to do and get back to the dance floor in a reasonable time. So when I first started DJing and I got my first paid house party gig, I think it was like a graduation or something, there was like a Future song they had asked me to play. I'm drawing a blank on the song, but I had accidentally pressed to just loop the song for 8 bars. So people are looking at me crazy. And I'm just like, the beat is just going on and on and on. And I finally realized it like 45 seconds in. So it's just like, yeah, this very early on, rookie mistakes, but we learn from those situations.
Your best moment as a DJ and why?
So I say I have two. One of them was DJing for the LA headquarters Black History event at Nike last year. That was dope. Just, being around, something so special. Just getting a chance to DJ for a brand that I've always been a fan of, ever since I was a kid when I played basketball. So it's just a full circle moment. And then also my first homecoming at Howard University. That was love. It's when you DJing at Howard, man, you got to come with it. So it's like, that was my first time there, and I was tossed to the wolves, and I held my own. So made it back for the second year. So those are definitely the highlights. What's next for DJ Black and Miles? Saying continue to work, just continue to build my brand up, trying to get my followers up. Just need a little 2 bands. Try to get these chances to play at these different venues or parties or clubs just to showcase what I can do. Try to get some of my own events back, cracking again. Just go from there, see where it takes me.
Hey, God.